Ilya.
Let's fucking go.
Yes, tell me what position I am in
Doggy style.
that party.
What?
What light party and cardinal?
I have no idea.
Get your FC buffs, dude. You're scamming me out of food, Lily. What do I do to deserve this?
Melee
I think
2,
you're,
I think.
melee 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, melee 1, yeah.
So 3, I'm guessing.
For your protein positions, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Good DPS adjust, right?
If it helps in all the raid plans that are on the Discord, you'd be taking the Reaper position.
It's supported just, not DPS.
Yeah.
Or can Merrick, you guys doing ranged raids or?
Yeah.
Yeah, range will be basing the numbers at the end.
Okay, so I'm basically blue.
Yes.
Which spot was H2 in this fight again? Are you on the B side or the D side? Sorry.
H2 is B.
Okay, cool. I will take D then.
I'll take these nuts.
Yeah.
Mm.
We good? Wanna get some pulls on?
Approach.
I have a pull that people even want.
We gotta pull before someone leaves.
Party on? Party on, mod check?
Oh.
Any Cardion enjoyers?
I don't care.
Maybe.
You can cardio on me if you want.
No.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna do it to myself, mate.
Doesn't do any damage anyway.
I will say, at least we lost the only person in P10.
You were taking P10? I told
he was-
people if they wanted to join, they had to clear it.
He was the only person that was a harrowing hell, but he was so confident that he could catch up that we were like, fine, you can stay.
I'll be catched up in PF.
Let's catch these hands.
And so every person we brought in had to be like, yeah, this guy's in, he's in P10 still. Fuck him.
Wouldn't that?
family is of only mana. No TBS.
Fine. Keep it.
Shouldn't be behind.
Pick up the
Anti-clockwise.
Taxi, not a good spot B
Oh god.
because of that.
Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm not used to doing it oppo, so this will be a completely new learning thing for me. I'm used to JP. I did
Nice
have a look
one.
through the resource, but
Is there anything you want to ask about it?
not really, no. Like, I know how the mechanic works, I just lost orientation. I'm just very used to doing it in a, let's say, different way.
No, no worries. I mean, if you need to adjust or you're learning stuff that is different, it's not a big issue. At least no one died to the first set of spreads, you know.
I almost did. No one stood on
Time to
me.
start potting.
Challenge accepted.
Almost did a fucky wucky.
You are a fucky wucky.
God damn. Why you bully me, Shield? I got Ultima as my LB3 now.
Lynch.
It's gonna get replaced in 2 days because I missed Terraflare. Probably never have to replace it because I never get to fucking use it.
Apart from Ubu.
True. And DSR. And top. Shit.
No, yeah.
Almost forgot about that. be behind. You wanker.
The man.
Oh,
I don't have shutdown.
Why mechanics so slow?
I think you're just too bad.
Sad. My bars.
Not the bars.
some of my funny numbers.
Don't even have fucking lucid dreaming.
It's fine, just be an umbrella and you'll get mana back.
Chio, become Astro. Give me mana cards.
Why me?
Because
Big.
this is your calling.
Back in the good old days where you could give monks speed cards and they would run out of TP so fast.
Amongst TP cards.
Clockwise.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bing, 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 bing. You're gonna die, Shield. I'm gonna kill you. Come here. Come here, boy.
Oh dear. Oh, yeah.
See your protein positions. Out spares. Words.
Damn, Shio! You goddamn!
Video gamed.
Oh,
Feels like 6 years since I've been in this fight.
I basically had.
I still remember that anima person who was so fucking crab we removed them, and they were like, "Well, it took you 3 months to clear the fight," and I'm like, "Now you see why." It's going to be supports bait the cleaves first and DPS stack on the first cracked meteor clockwise from north. It's on A. And then you take your partner positions. On C.
is it greed o'clock?
Pardon?
Not greed o'clock.
Oh.
Didn't die. Oh, busted stone.
Oh, I'm playing
Busted.
T now. Opening with fucking Phoenix. Let's go.
It busted.
It's gonna be spreads. And then
Oh.
I'll res spree.
No, you when you're dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even count! The fuck, late. Animation went off and everything. Madge.
All going better than last week.
True.
True and real.
Concerned.
People concerned.
As long as we don't take 4 hours on this fight, I'm good.
Right. When you pull people in and just think they have to adjust to their positions and they really have to reprog the entire fight.
Yeah.
And we can never forget those mitts during Limit Cut where you have to stand in the middle of the arena.
How to do the meme strat of having defamation in the middle.
That's the best strat, let's go.
Yeah, even said it's a fucking troll
Like it's
strat.
possible, but terrible.
No, it's not possible. The guy who made the guide said it was just a fucking meme. It's fucking amazing. I want Icarus. It's Zoop.
Be behind.
I thought that.
Up. This is a
Got him?
skill issue.
Oh, fuck.
Hands clockwise.
No, wrong place. Wrong place, Brax. Wrong place.
Oh, balls. Okay.
We're fucked.
He accepted it.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
but
guys.
the place he accepted it, he's gonna kill us all.
To be fair though, if you stood on 4 you would have been fine. As long as people weren't like chilling here.
Ding.
Bing chilling.
Being chilling.
Yeah, for the numbers, I'm okay. I'm used to just running complete opposite of the group each time for defamation.
Yeah, you should.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's for this one, you have the defamation start opposite of the group. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and you
And
rotate
then
the same way the group
rotate.
rotates.
Around. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
so if the
you
group goes
Defamation
clockwise,
is-
you go clockwise.
Defamation starts at 1, and you go.
You will always be opposite the group no matter what. And
Yeah.
when you've taken your deformation, you can stay where you took it. And like, let's say I'm stood on the north. I need to wait for the person who's if we're rotating clockwise, the person who's on east, I need to wait for them to take their deformation before I move forward, or I'm going to get clipped by it. So you just wait for that person, and then you stand on this inner line here, or this inner line. Oh fuck.
Or you can go back to the groove as well. That's also,
You can, but it's easier to just wait.
yeah. Wait, are we really going with this? Oh, no. Okay. I was like, wait. My bars.
My bars.
Yeah, it's just wait, whichever direction you're going, wait for the deformation that's in front of you to do theirs before you move forward. And if you don't move forward, you're going to get hit by the orb. So if it's more comfortable for you, you can go back to the group, but then you've also got to make sure you don't get clipped by the cleave.
I'm thinking of staying. If I get deformations, I'm thinking like it's gonna sound really silly. I'm thinking of staying with the group until I get my deformation, and then just running opposite of where the group currently is to the location.
You can
I
do
should
that.
be at.
That is the original strat for doing this fight.
Yeah, like that would make. I think what my major issue was, I was looking for where the group was going to be standing, and then trying to calculate which deformation I had, which I had second on that occasion. So
just don't
Yeah.
don't even deformations. Just like go to one, and then like
they
you get
rotate the
first
same
one,
way
just
the group
stay there,
does.
and then if you get the next one, just go to the next tower and so on, like round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you reposition on towers.
You literally don't have to think.
The reason we stopped having the deformations run with the group is because people got confused about being opposite the group, and they went to where the last deformation was.
yeah, that
It was weird.
Yeah,
But if it works, you do it.
yeah, I'll give it a go. Apologies for not knowing this part. Like, it's very difficult.
This, I've just been pretty lucky with getting ones I kind of understand every time, right? I've actually done this.
Aren't we all just getting lucky to get mechanics we get? On one side I got a 69k Yosho, which is nice. On the other side it's only 69k. Which is great.
Didn't even get top DPS in my opener. Friend.
That's all uninstall now.
Yeah. Might as well switch to Warrior.
Fuck that. No. Warrior. Time to go fucking Gunburger.
Be behind.
tried.
Floppy. Who the hell has the fucking floppy mod? Booms.
Who's the other person that can rest?
Summoner? White mage?
Yes, the white mage.
Surely.
Got the Paladin Rise. XD.
Oh yeah, battle res is one. Anti-clockwise.
One side needed.
Oh, what?
No, proxy.
Yeah,
Away
yeah,
from
there's people everywhere at the minute. Like, I'm so confused.
Always start with defamation
hang
on
out with
one.
us now, it's fine. With
So
us.
if you have,
Wait, what am I?
nothing up, let's start on one. If you have anything,
Okay, I'm
start
gonna
on
die
five.
because I'm gonna die. But
You've got until the end of the cast to get to your position.
Yeah, no, I'm just not used to seeing people flecked all over the arena. That's all.
It's fine.
So,
Always focus on the number. Don't bother with rotation because that would be called out. So like focus on what's above your head. Look for 1 or 5, and then
Oh.
move to your position.
yeah, I had a defamation. So I had first defamation.
You just
Um,
literally
yeah.
just go to the other room and chill.
yeah,
So is the group all moving to the same spot, or is the group moving opposite?
Don't
of the
focus on the
defamation?
group. The group and the defamation are always opposite each other. The group starts on 5, the defamation starts on 1, and they will all rotate the same way.
yeah.
So if the group rotate clockwise, the defamations rotate clockwise. And then
Yeah.
that allows the defamations to pre-position on the next tower.
Yeah. You get defamation, you just... Oh, I'm the first defamation, go to wall, and I'm not prepared to go to next wall.
Yeah, so just focus on your debuff, and focus on the actual numbers above the orbs. If you want, I can try and call the marker for whatever roll you're...
It's okay, mate. Like, I'll get it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You mean you have brain cells?
No. Otherwise I'd be calling out the towers and defamations at the same time.
Gaming?
Oh, 6 to... I could never do that. I could do it, but I wouldn't be able to do my rotation at the same time. Fuck that.
I mean...
I mean, I don't
Not
need to, I'd be
targetable.
like...
So
True.
trying to like think of a concise and useful call, because the call has to kind of like arrive in their brain fast enough for it to be
Yeah.
useful. You
And they need to be in position to...
Doing your own thing, pre-planning what you're going to do later.
know?
Watching
Bitch ass
everyone else.
barely breaking my TPN, kitty boss. Fringe. How am I supposed to damage like that when you don't even break my TPN?
It's amazing, you know? Get my boss.
My bars. I need my great parses, you know.
Damn.
Be in front.
thing is stupid, but
Wipe it.
I'm gonna take a second to as well.
I will take this moment to check my cheesecake.
This cheesecake? Come on, man.
I want cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Embic.
Same.
Yo tengo dos lados, el fanboy y el racista. Yo tengo dos lados.
It seems you're a nigger. I don't really like niggers all that much. Whis, get the nigger killer. It
Nice one. Nice one.
Fucking bonds though. Curse.
When people like mess with me in the middle of a fight and stop doing something to dope me a tank buster that really fucks with me. Like what?
Fucking dote you the demonic bonds.
Marker thing or something? Yeah, and I'm just like, that's not yet, is it? Like what? What? You know? Have I zoned out that badly? Like what timeline is this?
Best thing when you're in a sync shell and you use the group stack marker on someone, and everyone just starts pooling together.
I did a similar thing in top to Shio. During phase 2 I gave him the tank buster icon and nearly walled it.
Do a little trolling.
Do you want the PTSD Shio?
A little bit of tomfoolery.
A little bit of tomfoolery.
How we managed
We
to
engage in a
managed to
minor
play
amount of.
machinist just long enough to make a load of cool glams for machinist, and it's like, no, back to your suit of armor. Players Viking glam or something. It's just like, it's not the same. Not this.
I've come to believe, Shio, that this anamnesis file, like the whole folder, doesn't have the executable in it. I can't find it anywhere. I found the image folder. Because I swear I installed it last time as well, and I just got the exe file. I didn't get a whole bunch of other shit with it.
Does it revert me to this? What the fuck? It reverts me to my fucking ranged.
Shit, there's a tank buster.
I realise what I was doing wrong now. Okay.
Nice.
Imagine learning from things you fuck up.
Yeah, like so with the JP strat, usually you can just rely on the group's placement, and then you wait for your decimation and just run opposite, right? And then obviously the beta, they run behind the group.
Look at the other decimation players and go for a walk.
That's it. But like that's what I've been doing, is because obviously we all group up for it. So obviously if you've got two, you're behind the group. If you've got decimation, you're opposite the group. And then that repeats itself. You all swap sides and then repeat again. So that's what I was doing wrong, and I've got it now. I know what's going on. Why in my head it wasn't working out as well.
Protecting the lower thought cartel while they gamble on us,
Nice real gun in the fantasy game, Mary.
What?
It's on me.
Fucking what?
Nice.
Glockin time.
Let me show you some more dumb shit. You're like, no. Is it this one? I have like a wingman from Apex. There you go.
The fuck?
Boom.
Mozambique here. I remember when Mozambique was fucking
It's never
everywhere.
been good. True trash. I should play Apex again.
I played when it came out and ever since.
Sad. Where's my Titanfall? I don't want to play this shit.
Hit and fall, hell yeah.
Titanfall 3-1.
Oh my god. I found out something about Titanfall from my colleagues, and it really upset me. You know, Titanfall 2. Everyone thinks, like, in the community, it's like, oh, Titanfall was like, they got scammed by EA by releasing it at the same time as Battlefield, right? No,
yeah.
Respawn wanted to release it then.
Okay.
It's their decision, like they pushed EA to let them do it, and that kills me.
I'm saying, like, I played Apex when it released. I was like, hey, this is just Titanfall, and I refused to play it because they didn't release Titanfall 3 and released that instead. And then when Catalyst came out, my friend was like, hey, come play Apex. I was like, fine.
It's like I could just go there and refuse to play anything but Valk.
I got-
a good game.
My friend bought me Catalyst Day 1 skin on fucking Xbox, and I can't transfer it to PC.
Like sitting there. There you go. I was like sitting there like, why wouldn't it sing? I was like, oh yeah, I need to give you my card. Wow, that
Yeah.
would make sense, wouldn't it?
I mean,
Big brain.
God. I love my goblin.
Damn goblins. Fucking backflips. Do the thing where you just fall over dead. I just fall over dead in the air.
Oh, you mean the yeah, hold on. I think I've actually got that set up. See? There.
I love that.
My freaking
People want to share magic moon codes, feel free to send them on Discord.
I'm not doing it like last time, just posting in a fucking party chat.
Oh, fuck it, yeah, that'll do it.
The fuck? I swear my American friend's retarded on all levels.
it's American.
Like, he goes, he's he's talking to me about how drunk he is, and he's like, "Did you pirate another game?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm always on Final Fantasy. Shut the fuck up." Because the last game I talked to him about was Zelda. Oh,
Wow,
shit, so many
look at
codes.
all these cheaters. I'm
These are
gonna
just
call them Yoshi.
These are just redeem codes.
That's
Yeah.
it,
yes.
we're giving away.
For Genshin, isn't that? What
Yeah,
what
the Genshin live stream happened today, so just get your primals. You
Primo
know?
gems,
I don't even know who I have and don't have anymore. I've got so many random names in my thing.
I'm just looking at the visible things.
I think I have everyone.
Visible on mirror.
I'm getting them all. I've moved over to a different chat. I think it's like chat 2 or something like that. This was Lucina, so I'm just naming them as I go as well.
Yeah.
You just fucking stop playing piano.
Fucking god. Easy motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, be ready.
Time for everyone's animations to load. Just gonna see people popping up left, right, and center.
Why is it trying to revert me back to gear I'm not even wearing? Stop. Just gonna equip my shield casually and then equip the console.
I'm for gaming. People just popping in and out of existence. Very cool. I was top deep for like a second there. I did my job. With Poggin.
you get fucked.
Be in front. Clockwise.
And die.
What tower were you if you were one?
No, I'm not. I'm just defamation.
Alright, I just got your defamation.
Oh, well, shit.
No, you got someone else's defamation.
Or someone's.
Probably wasn't me.
Surely. Totally didn't. Didn't see it ragdolling in front of me.
Yeah, it was a misinput. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. That is a friend.
Be in front. Equal space. Anti-clockwise. This side, Mirror.
One side, me.
You should be here.
I should be that side.
Yep.
So.
Food check.
He's not.
More like food mod check. Hmm. He says the things
My opener.
he says the things that we do. Eat. Alright.
Just watching Bree spin. As usual.
And the win.
Be in front. clockwise. Two proteins. Spread. Out.
Oops. No. That thing with that.
I'm gonna have a browser for this. A little bit more.
Rip.
Oh, I'm charged.
Pretty sure it was whoever was on C's.
Yeah.
Flipped it.
Wait, was it?
No, I think it was C, but it was either one of those two.
I think
I can
Lucy,
record it now,
weren't you
though.
on 2 or something? I think I saw you cleave it.
Yeah, I think I was in the, like, right in front of it.
Let me just check quick.
Might be me, but
Yeah, I was in front of it. Yeah. It was me.
Oh yeah, literally right in front of me.
I was like, yeah, I'm in the right spot, surely.
Nice.
Surely.
I'm in front of a yellow marker, it has to be the right one. Clueless.
Couldn't have been more wrong if you tried.
I mean, I could have been on someone else's, like, wrong position. Yeah.
I think taking out the meteor is a bit worse.
I mean, taking out someone else's meteor. Well, then.
I mean, if you kill someone, at least everyone else can survive and res, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's funny though. You're perfectly lined up with it. I love it.
Yeah. Just line up the right, line up the position, and then, oh, yeah.
front.
Oh fuck.
Clockwise. To your proteins. Stacks. Help. One.
Watch out for this boss that's coming up.
Busted.
It's gonna be stacks. And out. Yellow bin.
Oh god, yeah. God.
Damn.
Almost there. Opium.
Almost.
Opium.
Be behind. Clockwise.
Oh.
How'd you manage that?
Get
Even
hit by
Oh, you got clipped. Yeah.
get hit by a deformation, so I popped Living Dead and wore off a second before my tower.
Oh.
I
Right.
should've just said I could have just taken out something.
Yeah, I didn't realize you'd pop Living Dead.
I was bad.
I was
I got
living,
hit.
but I didn't know why.
fast, I would have gotten murdered. Got murdered anyways.
Otherwise, it seemed good. I did notice a clip on whoever was 4, I think.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Skill issue.
Yeah, just wait for the first sets of deformations to go off. You don't need to be so fast.
I'm impatient.
I know, but you'll get there. You'll be fine.
Gotta go fast.
I feel ya. That's what I die from the most, is being too fast.
You move faster than the speed of light. You live in eternal darkness.
That's not my fucking add-on. The hell was I playing?
An accordion.
True. That's my favorite type of guitar. Be in front.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm sad.
Your TPN didn't pop.
I meant to hit him as well, but
How could you?
sorry, I guess.
And probably because I was low because I was stupid. Also, usually put it on the fucking healer.
Clockwise.
Oh.
Oh,
What number are you?
I'm soaking tower next, so we should be okay as long as we can soak it. Yeah. However, someone's gonna get the dash.
I'm gonna die.
Flawless.
I am living dead. Smile.
No.
I did not look what it was.
I got. Oh, that's stupid.
Flawless.
Clean.
You are tiny.
What fucking size are you? 5?
The fucking goblin.
Literally a goblin.
Goblin mode? What the fuck?
fucking long enough to notice.
It was the purple hair that caught me. I was like, huh? We ain't got no lalas with purple hair.
So tiny, it took him so long to notice.
It's true, I noticed 3 before you.
Evade the perception check.
I mean,
Can't
he
be
doesn't.
killed if we can't see you.
He isn't in his gatherer gear, so of course.
Wow.
Toxic, not being shields.
I'm gonna be fucking attached to my desk with sweat by the end of this.
God damn.
How it be sometimes.
His desk's made of lava.
I
Jesus.
totally didn't forget.
I'm dead as
So
hell.
much trust in you.
Oh shit.
That's your first mistake.
Courage.
Goodbye, cruel world. Be behind.
Trusting me is the biggest mistake you could make.
Be dead as fuck!
Oh god, I don't have Swift. I'm
Rest
sorry.
in peppers. Spread out. Unlucky.
Dangerous. Bard LB.
True! You can do this, Shio. Just unleash the power from your loins.
Alright, let's go quick before the fucking timer expires.
Quick, kill it.
How long is this fight?
Like 9 minutes. If
Okay.
on the
Very
longer
long
side.
reset,
From experience, it's probably about 4 hours.
Aware.
For like 8 to 9 minutes. You just gotta do deeps.
How long's this fight? How long's a lockout?
4 hours.
9 minutes?
7
About
years.
2.5 years. How long's a piece of string?
9 minutes.
Oh shit. He's smart. It's 12 long.
That's not very long.
At least 3 centimeters.
We only measure arenas in lalas now.
What are you, American?
Oh god.
Use everything other than the actual measurement system.
Old Eagles for glazed donut is this, you know?
How many football fields is this? How many Olympic swimming pools is this arena?
Oh. 9/11.
Jesus.
Damn.
Straight to genocide. Wonderful.
How many twin towers is this? Well, 0 because they have none.
Oh shit.
Bro woke up and showed violence.
Bro is violence. We're going to some Thailand prison.
Worst case scenario, Shadow Realm.
True.
Could be worse. We could send you to fucking Ohio.
What Florida?
Understandable.
Be in front.
That's fuck, boy. That's fuck.
Fucking meow. Shio, how did you feel about Mexican Yoshi?
Mexican Yoshi?
El Yoshi.
I'll send it in the news channel after this film. I mean Claire.
I mean, it's the same thing that happened with Mexican Head Mario in Mario Odyssey, so...
With Cuban
is it
Mario.
Voice for the next Mario movie.
Mamma mia.
Oh, rest in peppers. Clockwise. Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Huh?
That,
Oh dear.
that,
That doesn't look right.
that was not a nice cock.
Why did I die?
Your HP went to 0.
Got traitor.
True.
Hours. Rage quit. I'm not racist. I hate everyone.
Just hate everyone equally. Yeah.
Feel that.
One person leaves, fucking party disband.
I'm gonna go pee before I die. I'll post the meme too.
Nice.
Nice cock.
Yeah, I'll be right back as well, man.
Other fog?
What's up, fuckers? I'm assuming you ain't never seen a Mexican We got killed with Mario.
This fight is so exciting.
I'm back.
Do not mess with us Latinos. What's up, fuckers? I'm assuming you ain't never seen a Mexican Yoshi before. Check it out. We got killed with Mario. Dominican Luigi. Do not mess with us Latinos.
I'm back.
Bruh. We hell taker now.
What is that done?
Freaking glow sticks.
Me, the DNA of the soul.
Meme.
Ugh.
Just floating
God
around.
What the fuck?
Technical nuke.
Getting that kill streak.
I'm just fucking floating around up there. That's amazing.
Head empty. No thoughts. No, there's two of them. Oh, now there's three of them.
Oh shit. It's amazing.
Not any markers, surely. I didn't save. Whose waymarks were they? Huh.
I am going to have sex with this female flame Atronach from Oblivion.
Food check.
Eat
Oh,
your
yeah.
greens.
Eat your fucking eggplant.
Yeah.
Get Baba Ganoush.
You're vegans 2 tiers in a row.
Eat some potatoes.
Hungry. need a new Garuda model. I'm bored of Barbaricha.
Maybe you can get the character from 16. Be
I
funny
haven't
if you
seen much on 16 yet. I've seen Titan from 16.
I should probably stream it tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Give me my PC pool immediately, with haste.
Just wait for like half a year.
Hell yeah. Be behind, in front. Clockwise.
What the heck?
The one time I don't look to see if cleaves are in the wrong positions. They took my defamation.
It would have been fine. I got the second defamation though. Trying to save it.
I was fourth. But yeah. You shouldn't, it would have been fine.
Yeah, you would have been. You weren't in the wrong place or anything.
Nah, I just got clipped by the cleave. I wasn't looking at them for once. I was just hopping around. I blame Brie.
No. Always blame the Lana.
Such. Do not bully the child.
Bully the vegetable.
I like how Barbaricha's voice line cancels the boss.
It does, doesn't it?
You can always hear if your rotation is on time.
I didn't zone out. Clean, easy. be in front. Anti-clockwise.
I love getting
Oh.
clipped.
I mean, I ended
Not me
messing
to
already.
die.
It's fine.
Oh.
I mean, that's not fine.
I assume if it was 2 was in the wrong place to start with, right?
Yeah, someone was on the wrong side of the deformations.
Be me then. Yep.
Yeah.
Can always have a look later. It's recorded.
It's probably
Just get the easy pattern and you're done.
Just skip it.
That would be really nice.
Skip the whole fight.
Ooh.
Be behind. Clockwise.
Rebuild. Yeah.
I'll get you up now.
2 proteins. Stacks. Out. Down.
Oh dear.
Oh, I was on
yeah.
B again. Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna get Mary up.
I almost took it for me, but
Yeah, you got it. Nice. Okay. Awfully sorry about this, guys. It's gonna be a bit rough.
oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I
Yeah.
Rosen.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I shouldn't have moved.
Gonna throw out an extra spicy one.
On 4.
I'm trying.
God, no. Gonna be stacks. And then ranged out melee in.
No. Oh my god. Where?
Odds 3
Oh
even to 2.
no. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I'll just fucking do this. Oh no! I went to the north side. Sorry, I went to the opposite side. So you guys pull it to south, right? Yeah.
be in front.
Suffering from a smooth brain.
Anti-clockwise. To your proteins. Spread. In. One, two.
Mustard seed. Big busted.
Gonna be a stack. And out. Ranged out, melee in. You need to stay in. You don't need to pull it south, you can keep it in the center and just tank LB if you really struggled with Mitt. Stand on his behind when he jumps, spree you in the wrong place. Yeah, you don't pull him south, keep him in the middle so people can keep uptime, and you just use heavy mitts. And if you make sure the ranged are outside the hitbox, it forces the limit cut onto them. Which means your melee are all good to keep uptime forever. Just make sure you use everything, you know, Reprisal, Addle, Feint, and any other big mitts the healers have at that point. If worse comes to worse, just tank LB it, and you don't need all that.
Food check.
Yeah, no, odd numbers always on 3 and even numbers on 2. Yeah, it never adjusts, just do what you need to do. The boss would have been fine, like the bot, you know, the group was in the correct position, it's just the boss went to the south. Too far for melee uptime.
But it would be even less damage because
it is less damage, but priority on strats in this group is, you know, ease of use, uptime, and consistency. So like if you go clockwise throughout one fight, you'll go clockwise throughout the entire tier, which is normal in raids. Yeah, unless you can't prevent it, like in, you know, E12 or something. Be in front. Anti-clockwise.
Can't wait to die.
Yep. I just heard the sloppy.
Too broken.
Floppy.
Stack. In.
Oh god. I just had a lag then. Pokeball. Please no.
Not the Pokeballs.
Annoying.
I've done my sacrifice. This is it.
Yeah.
Now I've jinxed it.
Unlucky.
On one. I swear I just heard a transformer.
Yeah, it was probably the motorbike squad
Oh,
outside.
right.
Yeah. Like they come up the street sometimes.
It's gonna be a stack. And in.
So there's no movement. You're gonna call if we want to tank over this? I've never done this before.
Ranged out melee in. You can just LB it as soon as the cast, just before the cast ends. Because as soon as the cast ends, he jumps on the group. And stand on his rear when he jumps. Tank LB.
Oh,
Bit too late.
no, we've got no heal LB. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, I can LB.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to tank LB it. The fight's designed to be designed so you can keep your melee uptime.
Mhm.
And if you keep him in the mid and you have everyone met, it's more than enough to survive, as long as everyone's in the stack. You just died to damage here. Oh shit. My cat jumped on me and then ran. Be behind.
Oh. Ah.
Oh god. Yeah, go.
Jump too far.
Why did I provoke?
Gamer move.
Fuck
I
the
needed-
names.
I needed more aggro, you know.
Established
Yeah,
dominance.
perfect as well, which is the best part.
Clockwise.
Are we gaming?
Yeah, well, I'm fucking dead, so I'm not game.
See approaching seconds.
Thank you.
Stack. In.
Oh.
Rip shield. Rip me.
Damn.
It's
Look
a
at
light.
this. All these dead inferior DPS. I heckin' love shapeshift.
Flame.
Not when I'm drinking. The gremlin fucking died.
-1.
Suck on these. Edge.
It's such an exciting fight.
Be behind. Anti-clockwise.
The hell was that?
Rotating positions.
Got you.
In.
Oh god, where am I? Well, rip. I got you before I died.
Where am I? Boom.
Yep, I fucking lost my positioning completely there. Oh. I'll do it.
I just opened like a wet noodle. Is my gear broken? No.
Just unlucky.
Just crit more.
Yeah.
True. Be in front. Clockwise.
Woo, woo, woo.
See your proteins. Stacks and out. Nice. On one. Gonna be a stack. And in. Madge. Ranged out melee in. Evens on 2, odds on 3.
Pick it, Lily.
to the wall.
Indeed.
Yeah, the tank LB is too late. You have to move against the wall before the end of that cast as well.
I think we shouldn't tank over yet.
No, with that tank LB you have to do it like 2/3 of the way through the cast, otherwise it's way too late, and you shouldn't need to do it.
You should just
Like,
heal LB after.
You should try mitigating as best you can, and once we realize there's a meta shoot, then tank LB it, because the tank LB is not working at the moment. More so because people also aren't in their position. Like, everyone should move to the wall before that cast ends.
Yeah.
It's the only part. It's the only the only downtime that you can't forcibly keep as uptime. Like, comfy uptime, you can still use your range skills, but
Yeah.
you know, it's
You can't use your auto attacks. Oh no.
god damn.
Whatever will I do?
You're on my food.
Be behind. clockwise. Two proteins. Spread. In. To 2. Stack. And in. Can we get Bri up?
Oh, yeah,
Heal
sorry.
LB3. Just heal LB3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it heals everyone to full. But it's
Yeah,
just,
I know that,
res.
yeah, but...
Yeah, no, you should just res now.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I have the number. No, fuck.
Nope.
Yeah, you need to walk straight behind him as soon as he jumps, if it's
Yeah.
rare. I couldn't call it out because we were talking about dumb shit before.
We get red to come LB3.
Nah. Ah, fuck, it wasn't in. Ah, shit.
We were missing my Adel on the boss as well for his jump. What else were we missing?
Yeah, sorry, I generally don't usually LB3 unless there's more than, 2 people dead, so...
Well,
But
the
yeah, I
fact
know...
that Bree was dead,
Yeah.
and some of us nearly died to that AoE, meant there was a high chance that you might not have enough mana to heal everyone before people needed to be in position for the next mechanic, with Bree still resing.
Oh, I had plenty of stuff available. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like, I still had, Numa coming off CD, mixed with
That's
Zoe.
fine.
That's like
It was more of a
50k.
situation of like, there is a high chance we could die if everyone's not organized or they're panicking because of low health.
Oh, right, got you.
Who died to the jump so I can look at the death recap?
I did the enumeration wrong. Oh, like I was on 2, but I was number 3.
Okay,
So I killed Shio.
Yeah, we only had reprisal on the boss for that. We had Breeze Wings up, Dark Missionary, and a shield from the Scholar. Obviously my feint was missing, and so my add was missing and someone's feint. Whoever has feint up at that point, that's your job. It'll only be one of you.
I usually do the thingy, like the kick or the jump.
Yeah, and it's and that will normally be called, but we were talking about shit before, so my brain wasn't focusing. If it's rear, I will normally call for people to move behind him as he jumps. If you don't do that, the people with the 3 and 4 deformation are didged. Yeah, what do you want to see? What do you want me to see in your death? Do you want to know what you died to, or do you want me to show you it?
Was it? It could also
Well,
been ice, maybe, because you were.
You had an 800k overkill to deformation because you had Vuln.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what? When you went from 75k to dead? That was the cleave, the pyramid, the stack.
Oh.
Yeah, you got hit by the stack, you're at a K left, and then you died. Yeah, you survived the stack. You survived with, like, a K health. What do you mean before? Oh, what, the 4-minute mark? You took... What's pile pyre?
The fire stack?
Is that the stack? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you took...
Probably.
You took, about 60k damage from the blizzard, and then you died to the stack.
Yeah, it wasn't in. Yeah.
Do you mean, do I have a clip of it? Probably not. I mean, my thing is set to 6 minutes. Well, 10 minutes now, so I should have one, yeah. I'll bring it up for you. Yeah, we can pull again and remind me. I've got the video up.
Yeah, like I do wonder what happened. Like I didn't see exactly what was going on, but because I didn't even notice you died. That's the thing. It's only when you mentioned about the LB3, but I clocked that and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you got snapshotted in the blizzard.
It was a really weird time for a death as well. That's what threw me off. Yeah, it happens. It's all good.
Oh.
Toxic?
You were just chilling?
Being chilly?
I was tabbed out. By the way, Brie, you were snapshotted. I got the
Yeah.
video ready for when we finish raid. I can show you. Make sure you got food
Yeah.
for like 7 minutes. 12 minutes. I'm retarded. By the way, by kicking the Reaper, we've also got rid of the main reason we couldn't run weekends.
True.
So until Bree has work on weekends, we can use the weekends as catch-up if people are available. I'll make a poll every week and see who's available on what days outside of our normal raid times, so we can try and get some catch-up times in. And but that requires finding a healer. Because the Reaper we had before, he only worked on weekends, so he had the whole week free. Whereas Bree's not currently working weekends, but will be, more than likely.
I'm usually fine with weekends, but next weekends I'm gonna not be available.
It's fine, they're not going to be mandatory days, just flex days. If we can run them, then brilliant. If we can't, then it is what it is. But Mondays are that's the reason I said in the post that Mondays have to be flexed, because they will eventually be the only day we can run flex days. And I've never been in a group, in any raid, in any MMO, where you always raid the days you need to, because people are either not available or some shit always happens. I've never had a clean tier, ever.
Huh.
But in like WoW, wasn't an issue, because I had a pool of like 200 people to pull from. I don't have that luxury here.
Yeah.
Never had these issues back in like Heaven's Word and shit.
Yeah.
Now it's like people don't fucking exist.
Didn't have this
And
issue in Shadowbringers either, like,
It
it's
just
been
fucking
since...
dip out of nowhere.
Like, since Endwalker, people have not only got shit and brain dead, but also, like... It's just like, be behind. It's just, people don't exist.
Fucking normie started playing the game.
Yeah, like, people, like... I remember doing E10 in fucking Shadowbringers as an example. And there was, like... There was like a million different strats for the way to resolve your puddles, to do the orbs and shit, and people would adjust based on the group they joined, no problem. People can't even adjust clockwise or anti-clockwise now, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can thank Square Enix for that, by making the game easier. I mean, this is
It's like, I'm
my
used to
girlfriend
having
loves.
to replace people in tiers, but never to the extreme of Final Fantasy. I've never, like, unless I physically removed people in the past from, like, WoW stuff or whatever MMO I'm playing at the time, whether it's, you know, whatever it is, I've never had to replace so many people for randomly leaving.
It's what I'm saying, they make the content easier, they don't make it so
I'll be
that you
like-
have a hard barrier for people to learn what the fuck to do, so then they go into, oh, I can do normal mode, so I can do Savage too.
Yeah.
Or Unreal or Extreme or
Anti-clockwise? Like, we found out today that 2 of our members just vanished, and now they're doing PF.
You ain't pay me enough to do PF.
It's like, Like, I remember we had...
Twice, I think, no?
Like, the other scholar we had, he was like, why can't we run PF outside of raid times or some shit? Why can't we run PF when we're missing people? Well, firstly, this is the one of the reasons we don't run PF. Because we have a hard enough time adjusting people that, you know, we have full communication with and aren't going to leave after a few balls. And He was just a numpty. But eventually we'll get there. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I mean, like, we've had people in previous tiers, like in P3, we had a tank that left because of the Ukraine war. You know?
I mean, that's...
That's fair. But then we had people that, like, in Asphodelos, mid-raid session, there was a dancer that was just like, yeah, my cat's on fire, randomly left, and we assumed it was a joke, but they left the Discord too. And we're like, huh? And then you've had the couple incidents where it's like people that come together and leave together, which is why I never invite couples or friends, normally. You know, and then you've obviously got the people that just don't like the group or people or me, and I'm just like, fuck them. You know. But there's just been more random leaves, like more randomness in people leaving than actual reasons. And it's like fair, if your real life gets in the way, whatever. But at least say why you're leaving.
Yeah, that's the minimum you can do.
Yeah, like the last thing he said in the Discord was he was getting fed up with people leaving or whatever. Like the first day people left for this tier, and he was like, that always happens. And he said he's just done with he's just done with raiding. And we weren't sure if he was serious or joking about it. And we haven't heard from him since. And today we found out he's been doing PF. But he wasn't hard to replace. It's healers.
Yep. We also had in our static a lot of healers just leaving for whatever fucking reason.
I kicked the last healer. He was just crap. Not to mention, like, he was making issues that were going to be issues later on. Like, he was the main source of, can we do this in PF? PF don't do it this way, we need to do it this way. And it's like, dude, if you're in a static, you're not going into PF. Why do you want to go into PF so badly? Like, if you want to do PF, just go and do PF.
My argument against PF is if you are in the static, you are going to lose gear to randoms, possibly.
Yeah.
So
Not to mention, they have to adjust to whatever you do, and they'll probably leave after 2 pulls, so you'll spend more time adjusting people than you will raiding. You know, and if you're in a static, you shouldn't be replacing people. You should have that set group, that reliable group, be in front. Yeah, you should have that reliable group, and you shouldn't need to be swapping out people, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you want to do PF outside to get, you know, more knowledge on the basics of the mechanics, fine. But in a era where the game, people rely on one strat and cannot adjust to other strats, you can't do that. Like, because your muscle memory will get fucked and you'll hold the group back. Just deal with what we've got. You know, the times we've got, you can run in the, like, people that run 16 hours a day in PF, they're going to clear quicker than a group that's running 16 hours a week, of course. You know, but not everyone has that luxury. But it's the same thing as not everyone has the luxury to run a static, but the consistency is what you're looking for, because of their hours that they work. Which is fair, but at the same time, just make a static that works around you, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the one positive thing is if you do PF strats in your static, you can easier replace people, but...
Yeah, you can.
You shouldn't be doing that.
No, you shouldn't.
It doesn't be necessary.
Half of the raid plans that we have, especially T11, anti-clockwise, they were released before guides even came out. But the downside of that is, you know, there are guides out now.
Yes, we are dead.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I went too early. Too fast. Oh, my partner's dead anyway. It's a wipe.
Yeah.
Let's do, oh. If you can recover that.
Winnable? Winnable?
I've got Swift on cooldown. Even if I get up, I can't res someone.
We're gonna need the tanks.
If you want, you can. Okay, no. We're good.
Alright, I'm
I can
gonna.
res in 5 seconds.
Oh, right, that'd be perfect, thank you. You should be able to snapshot the mechanic when they get up.
On 1 DPS.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Nice recovery. You know, I was worried that we were gonna die to the AoE, but we didn't, so it's fine. Don't bother with the tank LB here, just like, not here, but you know, on the Chimeric. Don't tank LB it, just mitt it, feint, addle, everything, whatever the healers are gonna use, you know, it's between you guys. Just pop everything if you have to. Damn, I'm supposed to be reopening now. Fuck. Damn, boy! Stacks. In. The benefit of me dying if I have addle here.
Where'd that go? Fucking fat fingers.
Yeah,
we need to
low
swap.
stuff now. Ranged out. Stand behind him when he jumps. Behind him.
I mean, that's not quite.
That's cursed as shit, bro. You gotta stand directly behind him, not to the edge. He will, when he jumps onto the person who's furthest away from him, that will be the center of his hitbox. But unfortunately, that's it for today.
Any EX gamers?
Here is your video, Bree. So you little Lala here, you're in the little outside line of the hitbox. You get just about clippered and hit by the stack.
Hmm.
Like, it's negligible. Like, it won't ever happen again. It was like the tiniest snapshot you could imagine. I'll show you the full movement for you. See, it's like you are way inside the hitbox, it's just it snaps you a bit back. It'll never happen again.
Bye. Bye bye.
Boy boy.
Okay, take care, guys.
See you later.
Yeah. Really unlucky.
Hopefully we can get a healer for next week. I'm gonna shoot myself. They just don't exist. I've never waited so long for a message from someone.
Yeah.
And a melee. Normally it's like I get a message within 24 hours of posting. And sometimes it's like 5, 6, 7 messages. But like, because when we're replacing the tank, I had to choose between like Rain and what was it, Lily? It was Lily and some others, and I chose Lily because they seemed to have a better vibe. But I haven't had I've had one message from a healer, and they didn't understand that server time was 2 hours ahead of them, or like their local time or something like that. So they couldn't join. It's disgusting. Like, and it's annoying when it's not the group itself holding you back, it's getting people and, you know, those minuscule things that... like I had an argument with this anima person that was in our group a while, not this tier, but a previous tier or a previous fight. I can't even remember what it was for now, I just remember they exist. But they were like, they were talking mad shit because it took me ages to kill phase 2 on P8, and I'm like, you are aware that my static broke up halfway through. We tried to reform it and it just kept falling.
Yeah.
Like,
either you clear in the first couple of weeks with a static, or you just reform
like we had, I can't even remember most stuff that happened was like we had the people that would just randomly leave mid-session, and the people that stuck throughout the entire of that bullshit, they eventually just gave up and left. Then I tried to reform, and literally the day before that group was to raid, it was a full reformation of the group. People started leaving literally on the day before we were to raid again. And we hadn't even raided yet, we just formed the group. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll do this another time. And then top was announced. And I was like, right, I better clear. And so that was when I went back into it. I just stopped raiding. I wasn't trying to clear, I just stopped. So I ended up clearing it late. And the first tier, I mean, Shio can tell you what happened there. we had pretty much an FC group, kind of. There was a lot of people that were locally known, like me, Shio, there was like this healer and tank. They knew each other, and during P1, because it was you know, fresh tier, fresh prog. Normally, for the most part, for the first fight, everyone's pretty much blind. We raid late times, so there was enough time for streams and shit. But we all said that we'd go in blind for the first fight, and the healer had been watching guides all day, and during the fight, they kept bringing up like, "Oh, we could do it this way." I'm like, "All right, you've seen guides, it's fine. You've seen strats or whatever from the streams you've watched. If we get really hard stuck on something, we'll come to you. Otherwise, just shut up." And they kept trying to spout guides, so I kept telling them to shut up. When we finished raiding, they said, "I don't appreciate being told to shut up," and left. And then the tank followed them. We couldn't replace them the entire tier. We were PFing randoms the entire tier. We were hard stuck on P8 for like weeks. Not P8, P3 for weeks.
Oh, sweet.
No, P3 for weeks. And that P4 wasn't that bad for us.
Yeah.
Last tier, P8, like the group I had for Asphodelos, they hit. I was banned week 1. So we went in week 2, and that week we killed everything apart from P8. We went in the second week, we got to phase 2 in P8. Well, you know, second week for us, week 3. We got to second phase in P8. We had seen it like 3 or 4 times and were ready to kill it, but we couldn't get back to that position because we kept having to replace people. And it was so bad that it was daily, not even weekly. We were replacing people daily, and we never got back to the point of being able to clear, and it was stupid. This tier started off good, but it's a curse, I swear to God. I mean, we've had it with ultimates too. Like, I mean, when me and Bree did DSR, we were in like phase... We were prog in phase 3 or something, and this tank was just like, "Oh, the prog's too slow." He left and killed within a week. Turns out he pays for all his carries. But there was other issues. I don't know if we had any at top, did we, Shia? think we just ran out of time, right? Or did we replace people?
We replaced Talisman, I think.
I forgot he existed. He paid for his carry as well, right? Didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
the melee. Dragoon.
Yeah, because Talisman, I remember now, he had a ult that someone in the Discord recognized. Or not an ult, he name changed his account, but his name hadn't activated on FF logs. And so someone went, hey, this is Talisman, this is his paid carry, this is the group that carried him, and not long after he left. Who was the Dragoon? Was that Blossom?
We had Yato first. He was a Dragoon, I think. They left for some reason, and then we had Blossom. They also left.
Yeah, no, we're cursed.
I can't. One of them I didn't like because I don't know if you remember. They made a comment in P1, phase 1 night, and it made me really uncomfortable. So I messaged them to say not do it again, and the day after I left.
Oh, did they? I don't remember that.
I think it was Blossom. Not Yato, it was Blossom, I remember. Because they were really weird. I don't know.
Who was Vaughn? He is the tank. Oh, it's Lily. No, it's Lily's friend. Okay. They messaged me saying the groups know what they're looking for. Good luck with the tier.
So that was the tank, right?
Yeah. Lily's friend. But they were also one of the reason that we fucked up a lot. So it's kind of like, you know, you can't... There's too many people that are quick to say that because the group is dying, it's a bad group. It's like, if one person is causing all the wipes, then you just replace that person. But at the end of the day, it's a group effort. It doesn't matter how good you are. Like, if I could play every role, I'd clear the tier in like day one, you know. But at the same time, you can't. It's a group effort, and everyone has to be on the same page. And fair play. If it's not for them, it's not for them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're tank LBing every mechanic, even when we've said not to, you know, you tank LB'd it twice, so he failed every time.
Then you get like you failed it a couple times, then you get an autopilot, and you fail and cause a wipe, and then that continues.
And that's why we try to keep everything consistent. Like if you go clockwise in one fight, you go clockwise in the others, and clockwise is common for people, and it's, you know, what everyone will understand because everyone reads from left to right unless you're Japanese. You know, a clock goes round. A majority of the population's right-handed, so it makes sense to go, you know, to the right. And that's why most fights are done clockwise unless you're American and you do it anti-clockwise. Because they're cursed. But yeah, it's like when I'm making strats as well, I'm not just looking at the one fight, I'm looking at all the fights. So like for P11, it'll be the same as P9 where its supports go clockwise. The only difference will be is that the off tank will be in group 1 and the main tank will be in group 2, so they don't have to constantly think, do I need to be in the group or do I need to be in the stacks? They will already be in the positions. They will already be with their groups and partners, which will make things a lot easier down the line. If we ever get to P11. Because I didn't expect, like, this is literally the reason when people say to me, why don't we PF? This is the reason. Because even with people that are supposed to have had time to look at the raid plans, and we're in constant conversation with and asking if they're struggling with anything, they still can't do the mechanics. And you know, no one looked at the chimeric succession raid plan, because I did ask if anyone had any other questions. And it wasn't until we hit that phase that people realized that we weren't standing on the south. They realized that we weren't pulling the boss away from the group so melees can keep their uptime. And they didn't understand the MIT plan, which I don't know what PF does, but I will assume they either let people die and heal albeit, or they tank albeit. based on the Paladin, I don't think they tank LB it. So, you know, I don't know how they do it, nor do I care. All I know is that what we do is 100% doable because it's how most people have done it. You know, all of my shit's just made from people's clears. I take like 6 people, I watch their clears, I take a Google document with all the debuffs of all the guides that have been data mined, and then I make the raid plans. And if there's guides available, I'll use the guides. Like for P12, when I get around to it, I will use like 3 or 4 different guides to make the plan that we will use. Because I've never seen a video that has a really good strategy. I've seen people that are really good at just explaining things, but outside of June Bob's guides, I've never seen anything that's really good. Fuck. Well, back to looking for what, 2 tanks is it, or 1 tank?
1 tank and a healer.
And a melee.
Oh, and a melee.
I should just do what I did in T and just cancel all raid until we're full again. Because we only replace people once in T.
You're basically doing that already, aren't you?
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, we replaced a healer. The thing is, like, we're trying to get subs for those days. That we are, like, for next week, I'm not going to get 3 subs. Fuck that, dude. No, fuck it. Like, today just proved why we don't PF and pull in randoms. With enough time. Obviously, I can give the Dragoon some slack. Because they had no time at all to look up anything because they joined last minute. But the healer and the other tank, they've had nearly a week.
But what Dragoon?
Bree's friend, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
There was a Dragoon, or am I tripping?
No, I thought you meant something else.
Okay.
Not them. I forgot they even existed.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's like those people. I want people to ask questions if they're not sure. I don't want people to be like, yeah, I'll figure it out. It's more just ask. It's not that hard. If you're not sure about which way you go in limit cut, have you really done the fight? Because surely you'd still pay attention to it, regardless of whether you're group or not. Unless PF just have the group stick together and just follow the person that knows where to go, that makes sense. And I think Lily's main tank, right? Or is that no? Lily's off tank. Which is weird. I can repost tomorrow. Wait, that wasn't today's post. Did I post today yet? No, I didn't. I can post now. Or can I? Oh, no, I can't. I did post today. Or yesterday, yeah. I've even been looking through the LFG in ERC as well. Most of the healers are on P12. And I'm like, we'd be there if we didn't lose people. And the reason we're having all these issues here is because the guy poached our players. And he's still no closer to killing P12 either.
Has he even done P11?
I think they did P11, yeah. I think. I'm not sure. I know that Yas did P11 like 2 weeks ago.
They did. They killed it twice.
Yeah, like Yas did P11 and he's not touched the edge of P12.
Oh. So You know that warrior we had who helped us before?
What, Rain?
No. Ian.
Oh, okay, yeah, the friend of Proffers, yeah.
Yeah, he killed them. There's no scholar. What was I don't remember her name. Callus, isn't it Callus?
Yeah. They
They
were
killed.
Yeah.
They killed on June 20th with Callus, but not on the 17th.
Callus left.
No, wait, what?
Right?
No, they didn't kill on the 20th. No, the 17th with Callus. But they killed on the 20th with Callus.
Huh?
What? She wasn't there on the
Maybe that's the
17th.
sub they had. Wait, the 17th they killed on the 20th?
They killed on the 17th and the 20th.
That makes no sense.
They were killed on Saturday, and then reset on Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday, yeah. Okay, I didn't think of the days. So maybe Callus was just sick then.
When they killed P10 on the same week. So yeah, they're ahead.
Crazy to me, there's no fucking healers though. Just wait for them to bring a healer job in again. I mean, they did that with Sage, didn't they? Didn't do shit. So...
Oh, I think they lost Callus.
Yeah.
Either Callus or the other healer. Because it just says 7 out of 8 group looking for 1 healer for P12 as prog. That's
Oh,
it.
they got a new post, right?
That was yesterday at 2 PM.
Maybe Callus realized they're bitches.
Wait, what? Now it says June 19th. Huh? It went from June 17th to June 19th. I'm so confused. Oh, no, I'm looking at Callus. Never mind. Yeah, she cleared P11 on the 19th, which is Monday. With a completely different group. What the fuck, man?
That is crazy. We just need a group that can actually... That's not even the group, like... People played well tonight, it's just... The learning curve seemed to be too much for the few people that joined, and the fact we had 3 brand new people that didn't take any time to research or ask anything during the prog session is a pain in the ass, and P9's the worst one. Like, if we can get past P9, P10 will be smooth as fuck, because it's just stacks and spreads.
Yeah.
Like, P9's probably... No, P9 is. It's the same as the Eden tier. It's probably the second hardest fight. I guarantee P12's going to kick ass. Like, P10's fine. P11's fine. It's just E11. And that was the easiest fight of that tier. I'd say P10 is the easiest fight this tier, mechanically.
Yeah. The only thing really hard in P10 is like the stacks and spreads after the laser, I think.
Yeah, it's just tight, yeah. And like P11 is just all variation. It's nothing crazy. But P12's yet to be seen, and I hear there's math in it, so... Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's apparently math in it. I don't know which phase, I just know there's math. And according to one of the ERC posts, I saw PlayStation. But I don't know whether that's phase 1 or phase 2. I'm avoiding phase 2 until we beat phase 1 and I can see the animation in game. It does mean that we're going to be a day late on raid plans for phase 2 because I won't make anything until I've seen it. I want to, like, that's my reward for every tier. I like to see the transitions and shit for myself. I've managed to avoid spoilers for it, I've seen one thing that could be the spoiler, which is a like blue egg that's wrapped in tentacles. But that's it. That's all I've seen, and it looks like Hades' transition. You know how he wraps himself up in a ball and then explodes out of it. That's what it looks like to me.
Status in the eyes of the people decision.
So I'm looking forward to it because I didn't think she'd have a transition because she looks too good.
Because then you look at the
I thought it'd
gear
be an EA experience.
and go, oh, it's like, it's lower level, it's whatever. You know, it's maybe not
apparently
that
she does.
lesser tier, but this will go great on my next Sork.
She does, and it's apparently really cool.
Whatever.
But I haven't seen it. I've only seen the boss.
Yeah.
But right now, it's
I need
just
to be really careful when I do those.
leveling is-
I'm not going to
level
make any E12
requirement on
stuff
gears.
until we're back in P11. Because P11 drained the shit out of me because I had to make so many slides due to the variants.
Terrible.
I don't
Because
think I'll
once
have
you're
to do that
level 100,
with
you're less likely
with
to
P12.
sell items.
But if there's math
Think
involved,
about how weird that is.
fuck.
When you're level 100,
We're dead. Prime numbers, we're
you
screwed.
are less
Yeah.
to successfully sell your
I'm
items
incapable of
because
that,
they're
so
all
good luck.
100. They're all dropping 100.
PlayStation? Oh no. Next thing you know, we'll have geometry.
Oh, stop talking, you jinx it.
Stand on the pyramid. Stand on the pyramid.
Do calculus.
100 isn't the end game. 100 isn't the true end game. 100 is
We got
just
started in geometry and trigonometry, like fuck.
Astrophysics.
starts in like the 60s.
Like,
You're gonna have to you have to find the value of x in an equation. Nah.
You're gonna have
good.
to do some sort of formula while doing some sort of dynamo and chariot.
Oh, I feel ill.
Damn it, I missed the 1 cycle, or the 2 cycle.
That's disgusting.
1 hit away.
I mean, Lily's friend dipped pretty quick though, which is kind of cringe. I don't think you can say much about
Oh my
a
god,
group
I'm missing it again because it broke.
when you've got subs and you've got less than what, half the raid time left in a group. I didn't expect us to even raid today, let alone
because you have to wait so long for the spikes
have
to
time
be
in
removed.
P9. I did expect that if we
So
went
even the
in that we
first
would
time I
kill
played it, I
P9
didn't
pretty
know you
quick
could do
though,
it.
because
It
we
was
got rid of the
until Chad
people
told me
that
to dive
were
through it,
holding us back
and then I've
before.
never done it
But
because
this
it
time it was
seems so
people
much
learning.
more slow and annoying.
It's just like,
It seems
we can't
actually
win.
harder to do it that way
Yeah.
than using arrows.
No, we're cursed.
Oh, really I hate it. But I also expected that if we didn't raid today, people would leave. Can't really blame them. But at the end of the day, them leaving isn't going to make it any easier unless they can find a group that's got healers. Because they're going to be in the same boat. Apart from that group might join PF. I won't. Due to what happened tonight is the reason. But yeah, no, it's fucked.
Chat.
Yeah.
It's like they say. Either you
Like we
die
can probably
hero,
replace those
or
tanks
you
and
live
healers
long
before
enough
we
to
ever
see
hear
yourself
from
become one.
a healer. And we've got pretty good raid times too. Like raid times and days are pretty good for us. So there shouldn't really be a reason on that regard why people don't sign up. It'll more be either the prog point or they're on my blacklist. Or they just genuinely are looking for something more, you know, either casual or they're looking for more hours. Those are like the variables I can think of why people wouldn't want to join the group. So I'd say everything's reasonable, and I detail everything in the post, because if you don't say exactly what you want, people don't think about it. Like, if I don't put server time, obviously people aren't going to think it's server time. But even when I do, people ask me what is server time.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3,
So if I don't
5,
say
7, 8,
what prog point we're
11.
at, what
Okay,
we
so
expect
maybe
from the group and all this stuff,
1,100.
people are going to be like, well, it didn't say that in the post. And I'm like, well, it does now. God damn it. I'm pissed that part disappeared there and went into PF. I thought it was more reliable than that.
You can never trust them.
No, I mean I've learned that I don't trust anyone. Like I expect people to be temporary and leave at any given notice. And if I get a funny feeling about someone, if I have the ability to, I'll just replace them because it's easier than having issues later down the line. But yeah, he seemed. I mean, it was kind of a yen experience. To be fair, he seemed like he wanted to do future content. But then people leaving somehow changed him, and he decided PF was a better option.
Of course, man. Any
Like,
second now.
okay.
No way.
Okay.
Absolutely no way. The only way I would do that is with duping, but literally just the menuing.
Just
alone
waiting for
would
the
be
day
3
that she was
hours,
like,
and I have no interest in
I'm
using
burnt
all
out
armor,
again.
So no way.
Well, we don't raid, so I can't. We just don't raid, and I'll never leave, easy.
That's what Shia, you regretted that T experience once, don't do it again. And he'll be like, oh, I'm guilt tripped, okay.
But I've come this far without doing any zonite duping on my casual file.
The day I lose Shia is the day I quit Final Fantasy.
I will get all of these legitimately.
Because you know it's bad at that point.
I will not dupe.
Oh shit.
I will continue. I'm so close at this point. Like that's why
I mean, you're never gonna raid again anyway.
Right? Like here I am getting ready to do ultimates when we finish the tier, and we're never gonna fucking finish the tier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do legit.
I mean,
like I don't. To be honest, I don't care how long it takes to kill the tier, because the kill isn't why you do the raid, it's the journey, the experience, you know, the stuff along the way. But it does become ridiculous at a certain point. And yeah, we're still early in the tier, but at the same time, there's no reason we couldn't be further than we are.
It's week 4 now, right?
Yeah, and the average group will take 2 months to kill a brand new tier.
I am 50 away.
So it's the same with ultimates. The average group will take about a month to kill something that's new ultimate-wise. A more average group for something like DSR is like 2 months.
Can you believe I actually?
You know, T is about a month, and we killed that in 18 days.
Like myself did not
so
any of the zonite. Like it's
we're definitely not in the average. We're a little bit above. For the most part, the people that were there at the time. I mean, obviously, I'm the only one left. So, but I'm also
what do you mean
like when we do top and stuff, I'm like six mechanics ahead or 3 phases ahead.
What do you mean sure?
And it's like with that, yeah, I could probably kill faster in PF, but it would be less consistent. It would probably eat most of my time in the long run. Like, I just think in PF, like most of the groups that can't even do basic things, let alone try and change things. Even when I post my Golbez macro, people are like, what do you mean the slash? I'm like, the only slashes he does. Because it says to stand in the first slash for the stacks, rather than groups that for some reason like to dodge the first one and move into the second, when you can automatically avoid the second, and it helps with caster uptime. It's but people are idiots. It's like Shio static last tier, right? If it's not in a Hector guide, they won't believe it.
Oh, please stop. Stand that fucking P8 phase 2 dog shit positioning for Fahrenheit. Why would you go to the side and not the middle? Oh, give me brain rot. At least no one in their group leaves, right?
True, because
I'll take Hector guide over actually not entering any instance.
Right.
Any day.
Like, I dumb the strats down as much as I can, right? I pick the best ones for uptime because that's what everyone wants, you know? Everyone wants their uptime. The hard part is caster uptime anyway, because fights are designed around melee, they're not designed around casters. You know, this fight's quite nice if you're a spell speed black mage. Spell speed black mage is really fucking good this tier because of the way the fights are designed. Like, you know that timing in the ice and lightning and fire shit, where he shows you on your screen what it is, and you have like 2 GCDs to get in position. That's really good on a black mage, and doesn't need to be there. That could be an instant cast, and that would fuck you over. You know.
Yeah.
But as a crit black mage, it's impossible to move. You cannot dodge any mechanic in a savage with a crit black mage. And why would you play crit? No reason at all. There's a 0.1% difference in damage to a spell speed.
And you like big numbers.
No difference. Damage is the same.
I mean, if you have more crit, then crits are higher.
No, the damage is literally 0.1% difference. It's nothing.
Yeah, overall, yeah, but like the actual crits that you do, they are higher.
To a degree, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't cast much more with the spell speed. Your cast time is like point something. I don't know what it is this tier because I don't have spell speed on my black mage. I just have crit at the moment because I've got my summoner's gear on.
Yeah.
But like in Shadowbringers on the last tier, my summoner had a 0.6 something GCD. My black mage had a 0.4. So
Very far.
my black mage was casting faster than my summoner, and I play both crit and spell speed black mage, and there is literally no difference. Like the crits are probably in the hundreds higher. Like if you hit for 6k, you're still gonna hit 6k with spell speed. It's gonna be like a difference between 6,500 and 6,300. And in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter that much because if you are running crit black mage, you are going to have to clip GCDs to move. You won't have the option to use your ice phase and certain other things that you would be able to greed with a spell speed, and you will lose just as many GCDs to make up for the spell speed. It's quite a technical thing, and it's the only caster and the only class in the game that suffers from that. But it's spell speed all the way. The only time it's that you want to play like crit is in lower content when you can put all of your spell speed into something else. So like if you can materia your gear for spell speed and still retain your crit, that's fine. But if you're doing like level 70 ultimates and stuff, you can chuck all that in your weapon and still keep more damage than you would if you were to have it on your gear. It's a weird... Black Mage is just weird. Like, it's not hard to play, it's not hard to move. It's just the technicalities within the class are very fucking weird, and they don't happen anywhere else in the game.
True.
And it's like, I'd play Black Mage more, but I will only play it with spell speed now. Especially after what I've seen for this tier. And the fact I've done things like Golbez with crit, and it's barely possible to dodge the mechanics. Gale 3, fucking a nightmare. Like, you don't have triple cast because you just use your 2 minutes. You can't swap into Ice Phase without penalizing your damage, and you don't have Xenos up because you just used your 2 minutes. So without spell speed, you can't do it, but with spell speed you could. You could greed those Fire 4s, not in between the AoEs, the AoE, the green AoEs on the side, the line AoEs that you're dodging, but you could do it between the stacks and the enumerations. It's just stupid. I mean, I just want to see my Black Mage cast faster than my Summoner again. That was beautiful in Shadowbringers.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
As good bedge.
No.
I think it's about time for me to indulge in some cheesecake. Ooh. Got cranberries and just shit on that. It's a little bit healthy. A little bit.
Yeah, just
a little bit healthy.
Yeah, so you can say it's healthy. Yeah.
Got some blackberries and some cheesecake.
Some fucking cheesecake.
Gonna have that. Watch a movie. I might eat the entire thing. I might not. It depends if my cat wants a lick.
Nice.
But yeah, no. I really hope we get some bloody people.
Yeah. I mean, by now I don't really care anymore if they clear like in time because it doesn't matter.
No, like I don't care about killing, week 1, week 2, week 3, but it's possible even without running 16 hours a week. It's just you have to have the people there willing to learn fast, stay in the fucking group, and work together. That's why I said to people at the beginning, chuck everything in the spam section so I could build the guides quicker. The quicker I could build the raid plans, the quicker we can clear, because we've got set strats down. Like, we've got everything we need to clear. The people that we have and had were good. It's just either been like today, where people needed to learn what they needed to do, which they could have done outside of raid time. They could have asked the questions they weren't sure about. Like, when we got in there, the first things we heard were like, how are you doing this? How are you doing that? That should have been discussed already. And then it has been a case of we have had people underperforming, like that scholar we had. The Reaper was behind everyone else in the group, but they played Reaper well. The main issue for them is they're a machinist main. And they swapped to Reaper, and I gave them a shot. They played well, but then they just disappeared. They were playing well for someone that doesn't play melee. So, it's a blessing that we get to replace them, but at the same time, we have to replace them. And, the tank we had today, the Paladin I probably would have ended up getting rid of anyway. The main reason that I would have delayed that and I would have gone into another session with them to see if they were any better. Because they were still getting used to some things, and they were Lily's friend. Getting rid of them, out of bad blood, has a chance to get rid of Lily. If they leave of their own accord, Lily might stay. I still think Lily might leave. Which I wouldn't be opposed against, but at the same time, it's another person to replace.
Yeah.
So, but Lily's okay. Lily adapts to the mechanics quickly and does what they need to do.
Yeah, one of the better.
It's like people that have owned up to their mistakes, like the Reaper we had. It's fine as long as you're learning, as long as you're understanding what you did wrong and trying to make amends of it. It doesn't matter if we wipe. But if everyone knows exactly what we're doing, why the fuck are we? Why haven't we cleared? It's just silly to me that P9, yes, P9 today was a learning curve for a lot of people to learn new stuff, but it wasn't that massive of a learning curve. Especially for the limit cut. The first way everyone learned to do limit cut was stacking in the group and then the deformations going out. That was the original way to do it. JP strat didn't exist for 2 days. And people had already cleared. And people were doing it the way that is, and our group decided, right, we're going to have the deformations opposite, and that became the common strat, and now people do JP. JP's fine, but at the same time, there are technicalities in it that don't need to be incorporated in the way we do it, because it's quite simple. Group and deformation rotate the same way. The cleaves can go either side of the group, it don't fucking matter. And that's it. Whereas JP, people have to now be aware of, yes, the deformations always go here and the cleaves always go there, but then you've got to be aware of where the group is, and there is no symmetry to it, you know what I mean? That's one of the things I try to go for a lot as well, is symmetry. If you can cut the arena in half, and you have all the people on the same side on both sides, it's a lot easier for everyone to learn, because everyone can help each other. Whereas if the melee's up in the northwest, and the other melee is in the middle of the arena, and you try to cover for that person, or you're trying to help them understand where they need to be because you understand, it's a lot harder. I'm sure we'll get there. It's just a matter of how many more people do we have to replace until we get there. And I can't post till tomorrow, so we've got what's today, Friday? We've got 3 days to replace people. Wait, who's Tiggs? Do we know that? Oh, I think that's the Dragoon. Alright, Nuke. I'm going to run away.
Eine Nummer liegen oder so ein Stuff. Genau deswegen mach ich nicht, weil du einfach nur fucking unpredictable bist. Schon sehr hohe Frequenz. War das irgendwie abgehackt oder so? Dann muss ich das... In 29 Minuten bin ich sehr geil. Let's FF, wir stehen 4-3. Okay, nee, das wirklich FFen. I'm kidding. Haha, you fell for it. No. Ja, viel mehr liegen Offer.